Now, most people, or many people, would be fooled into thinking the folks over there in those seats are the most important people today. And most of us believe in our hearts that the most important people at a TED event are the ones that stand on the red dot, the speakers. Certainly that's what we've been telling the speakers for days now. But there's one group of people that might be even more important than the speakers, and that is the listeners. The listeners are the most important people at a TED event because, to paraphrase an old saying, if an idea falls in the woods, but no one is there to spread it, was there ever really an idea? TED depends on people like you to listen to hungrily the ideas that are going to be presented and spread them, share them. Now that doesn't mean passively listening. It means actively listening. Listening is the most important element of communication in civilized society. Without listening, there's no honest discourse. There's no friendship. There can be no events like this. Listening is how most relationships begin, and no listening is how many relationships end. So I want you guys to listen today, and again, actively, not defensively, where you're trying to defend yourself from being changed by the ideas, not passively, where someone's talking, but you're kind of thinking about your shopping list. Because, sometimes you get into a conversation with someone, or you listen to someone speak, and you think to yourself, oh, right, I know where this is going. I've heard this before, blah, 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 your Royal Highness, keep talking. I've heard it. That's not how I want you to listen. Sometimes when you're in that position, you either just tune them out entirely, or even worse, you do that thing where you finish their sentence for them while they're talking, which is either you're right and you were merely rude, or you're wrong and you were rude and now this pissed off guy has to go, oh, I'll start over now, thank you. The TED version, by the way, of passive listening is where you listen to one sentence and then tweet during the next sentence, and then you listen and then you tweet. Some of you are probably doing it right now. That's fine. But active listening is what it's going to take to share these ideas today. Okay, so let's talk for a moment about the program today.